So the big question is this: how are those in the self-storage industry like us going to be successful in today's market? That's the question, and this show will give you the answers. My name is Jim Ross, and welcome to the Self-Storage Show.
Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Hope everyone's had a great December. Been a little quiet on my side, getting some things put together for the new year. So it's going to be fun. It's kind of crazy to even think that it's end of a year and get ready for another year coming around the corner. And my gosh, another decade. It's weird. I swear, the older you get, the faster it goes. You know how that is, but it's true. I swear, we just had a New Year's Eve a few months ago, but here we are again. So anyway, I just wanted to come on. I wish everyone a happy New Year, safe New Year, and get ready for what's coming up. So I just wanted to come on here and just say it's been fun. This last year, we've done a lot here with the storage show and some other things that I've been working on, and just want to say thank you. I guess first and foremost to people that are connections here on Facebook and LinkedIn and joining the groups and participating and with everything that's been going on means a lot, and getting comments from people. That's fantastic. It's been fun. I mean, it's so, I just sitting here kind of thinking about this past year and wanting to come on and just say hi for a little bit. This last year, been interesting. I had a lot going on with going to storage shows and things like that, and of course love meeting new people, and sometimes it turns into a just kind of a reunion of sorts of like seeing old friends, which is great as well, going to the storage shows, and that kind of just prompted me to as I was going to the shows and just thinking, man, I love seeing the friendly faces and the familiar faces, which is great. But just, thinking of, how many people, can't come to, the shows in person, like the big Vegas shows and things like that. And even some of the smaller state shows, I've attended some of those as well. And man, there's just a lot of people that just can't make to those things. And so that just got me thinking, as far as what else can I do? Obviously, I love doing things online and connecting virtually the way I do in these kind of videos and with the podcast and things like that. And so I just kind of went down that path about, doing a virtual conference. It's something I want to do for a long time, and just went for it and seemed to strike a chord. And for any of you that are watching this that participated in it, as far as speakers, thank you. Could not have done any of that without you. Obviously, no one wants to hear me talk for 3 days. It was 3 days, 10 speakers each day for 3 days. Can't do that. So I really, really appreciate all those that put the time and effort in believing in that kind of a platform. It went well. It was very stressful putting it all together, but I think the execution at the end of the day, it was better than I had planned. We had, all said and done, close to 2,000 people registered from around the world. Fantastic. Best thing was, getting the testimonials afterward, people just telling me what they got out of it. That was great. And then a lot of it was exactly why I started it. I can't attend the shows. I can't travel. This is fantastic. You kind of brought the conference to me. Cool. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. So I got that first one done, first one under the belt. Learned a lot. Learned a lot with some of the technical issues and some of the customer support and some of the emails going out to really kind of get that executed properly. But hey, you got to do it the first time and just figure things out. And I think all in all, it went really well. We'll get into that here in a second, but there'll be more coming, definitely. And then with what else happened in 2019? Did the first ever virtual roundtable, and that was, again, along the same kind of lines of Yoda shows. And I love the roundtables. Going and sitting at the table. What that is usually as a host for that table that is, a vendor or speaking on a specific topic, that kind of thing. More often than not, it just kind of turns into a Q&A type of session. And then after like 15 minutes, they kind of ring the bell and you go to the next table and do the same thing. It's a great way to network, great way to be able to ask questions. Sometimes you get a little loud. There's just so much going on. And again, same kind of thing with the travel aspect of it. So I've been wondering for a long time how I could get that, again, virtually. And just, the way kind of law of the universe works, I don't know. This platform came out that a friend of a friend reached out to me and told me to check it out. Checked it out, been talking with the owner that has made this program, and only did it once. I did the first ever virtual roundtable, and broadcasted out there. And I think we ended up having 25 people, something like that. Give it a shot, and it was great. Same kind of thing, of course. Technical issues, yeah, it's going to happen. Had a couple of those little stumbling blocks, but all in all, people really enjoyed it. Again, got a lot of feedback from that as well. Overwhelming feedback, actually, of not only vendors of getting some leads, but just of participants that were just really enjoyed it, that they could ask their questions. It was more intimate, that, it wasn't just craziness of, everything being so loud and you can't hear and that kind of a thing. And hey, don't have to travel. Once again, that is pretty awesome. Let's make sure we are live here. Yeah, we are. Okay, good deal. And so that was a good experiment, and definitely going to be using that again. Again, I'll kind of get that here in the future, but I'll be doing that with future summits and incorporating these roundtables in with the summits and having some speakers that are available for their time to come on. I mean, how cool would that be? Okay. Again, that is the idea of what we're going to try to bring on here. Again, lots of ideas. We're just going to keep throwing some things out. This last year, again, just kind of was focused on building the Facebook group that I have. Hey, love LinkedIn, which is great for connections. But as far as building a group, it sucks. It just does. The LinkedIn groups are just kind of a ghost town. Okay. It just is. So I've been really was focused on building that Facebook group. And then, with the summit, that was kind of a catalyst to kind of build that. We reached over almost about 1,100 members, I think, right now. I haven't checked in the last few weeks, but yeah, so that's been growing. And just, again, the whole idea of everything we're kind of doing here is building those connections, getting that network, okay, together. And that kind of leads me to my next thing here coming up. And then, of course, the podcast. We hit 100 episodes about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, something like that. Again, December, I was like, I kind of took a break for a little bit of a breather, kind of get things prepared for what's coming down the pipe. So I get ready. It's going to be fun. But the podcast is going great. Hit over, it's about 7,000 downloads a month right now, which is fantastic. Again, it's another piece of content, another way of just getting things out to people that otherwise, how you can't travel. Cool. Put on a podcast and learn that way. Okay. So with audio and video, definitely going to keep those going in the future as well. I'm going to check my feed real quick and see who's on here. For those that are just listening to the podcast, I'm doing this on LinkedIn Live and on Facebook as well. So just want to check the comments real quick. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for saying hi. People are actually on here on New Year's Eve. It's awesome. Sven, sweet, hello. Marcy, how's it going? What's up, cuz? Paula, happy New Year. You too. Harry, working for Extra Space Storage. Sweet. It's kind of funny you mentioned Extra Space because there's one that leads me into, what's coming up. 2020. I made the announcement a couple weeks ago, just as far as kind of a new brand, kind of rebranding some things. Because again, with the virtual summits and the virtual roundtables and the podcasts and the virtual summits, I wanted to have some sort of category, umbrella, kind of put everything under. So the virtual self-storage network is alive, okay? That's going to be kind of the brand of everything that's going to house all that's coming up. These challenges that are coming out, which is, well, let's get into that right now. First thing I'm doing with New Year, of course, everyone does challenges, and a weight loss challenge and what's your goals and all that kind of stuff for the new year. So let's do a self-storage challenge, okay? I've done it in the past. I've done it 3 times now, maybe 4, in different kind of different ways and Facebook groups and things like that. Last year went really well. I tried a few different things, and again, I'm always trying something else just to see what fits and what doesn't fit. I tried once where I was doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with a Friday wrap-up Q&A, and that was really well, went really well. A lot of engagement was awesome. Then I tried it doing that week in a day, and it flopped. It just didn't go well. People didn't enjoy that. They didn't learn as much. So coming into January 6th, to be specific, is when it launches. That's going to be the next edition of the self-storage challenge. It's a 30-day challenge. The way it breaks down is it's 4 weeks. Week 1 is all about foundation work. And we go Monday through Thursday, go live in our Facebook group. Again, it's all Facebook group. And for about 20 minutes each day, zero in on one aspect, one action that you need to focus on to kind of build that foundation. Do it. Cool. See you tomorrow. Do that. So we do that Monday through Thursday. And on Friday, which is great, all these kind of pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Going to be doing them virtual roundtables on Friday, which is going to be open Q&A. We get to meet each other and do this kind of face-to-face with the webcams on Friday. It's going to be open Q&A and open networking. Again, that's the whole point. I want to build this network and build these connections. So there's week 1. And then we got week 2. That's all about marketing. Again, Monday through Thursday, each day is going to be a different aspect on what you can do for marketing, get that phone to ring. Third week is all about move-ins, conversions, okay? Now it's about sales. Again, Monday through Thursday, focus on that. Friday, we'll do an open Q&A and networking. Week 4 is all about revenue management, make money. So every day, get one little aspect on that. Monday through Thursday, Friday, Q&A, networking on these roundtables. I think it's really going to be a great way to, again, just build these connections. I've done it in Facebook in the past. It's cool, seeing posts and things like that, and people making comments, which is fantastic. But I think now adding this virtual roundtable aspect of it on Fridays to really make that connection is going to make a world of difference. I really do, with just accountability and follow-up questions and getting ideas to make it better in the future. I mean, I'm excited, okay? So shameless plug again is, hey, if you want to go to the selfstoragechallenge.com, you'll see the whole page there. It talks all about it. Click the link, goes to the Facebook group, request to join. 3 questions you got to answer. I've probably not accepted 30 people because they didn't answer the questions. Figure if you're not going to answer the questions, you're not going to participate in the challenge very well. So I don't even let you in. Sorry. So yeah, if you requested, that's why you didn't get in, because you didn't answer the questions. Very simple. It's just saying, hey, if you can be part of this, be part of it. Engage. Okay. I don't ask for much. That's pretty much it. And so when you get to that page, you'll see those questions. All right. And then, yeah, it kind of goes back to, from there, we're going to do the summit again. Sorry, who was it? Harry? Yeah, Harry, Extra Space. That's kind of the angle for the next summit. It's the REITs, okay? It's going to be titled Beat the REIT, or Beat the REITs. And really, yeah, I mean, that's who I cater to. It's my people as far as the independent owners, mom and pops, okay? It really is. Love the REITs because, man, you guys are the ones that are pushing the envelope. You're using technology. You're trying all these things first. Really, you are. So what can the little guy do to help compete? Well, we kind of model what you guys are doing and put our own twist on it. But, I love the REITs, the fact that what you're doing, because you help push the envelope. You're help pushing the industry forward, which is awesome. It's my job to kind of kick the little guys in the butt to keep everyone to keep up. Okay, that's kind of the point. So we're gonna have another summit coming up. I'm shooting for early March. Okay, because there's going to be some other shows and things like that coming up shortly thereafter. So I'd like to get a virtual summit in before then. Strategy I'm looking for this, not strategy, but the format is probably going to be like 25 speakers, cut it off at that. And I want 20-minute, short, snackable ideas, okay? I'm going to give everyone one action item. And from the speakers, tell me what's one thing that you could do right now. That this scenario is, hey, you own a self-storage facility, you wake up one day and you have several new REITs in your market, okay, overnight. What would you do? What are you going to do, okay? Give me one thing you can do right now in the next 30 days. It's going to have an impact on your business to be able to help you compete and eventually beat the REITs. That's the idea, okay? And I want 25 speakers. I want 25 one action item that's not going to overlap from one another. And just give me a 20-minute max, okay? No fluff, none of this back and forth like, hey, how you doing? It's been so long since we last talked. Cool. Nope. In fact, I may not even be a part of it. I'll help kind of host and get things pushed along. But as far as like back and forth, no, I think it's just going to be, here's a speaker. This is what I would do. Here's how to do it. Here's the resources. Awesome. See ya. Bye. Next. Okay. And it's going to be a one-day summit. 3 days is a long time. So it's going to be a 1 day, probably 8 hours type of a deal. 25 speakers, 20 minutes. I think it's, my math works out somewhere like that. I'm not a mathematician, but somewhere close to that. And then we'll be doing some other challenges thrown in there. We're going to definitely, of course, podcasts are going to keep coming out. And then we'll do some more of these virtual roundtables as well. I'd love to get some maybe like regions, Western region, South region, Northeast region, that kind of thing. Kind of getting something like that put together, I think would be fun. And then, of course, we'll do another large summit, again, probably another 3-day summit because, again, just got great feedback from that. A lot of people that wanted to be part of the first one that just timing just wasn't right because I had already filled it up fairly quickly with speakers. And I have a lot of people are itching to get to the next one. So it's coming. So I promise I'll accommodate and get some other speakers on there. And like I said, I might be doing maybe another 1-day summit kind of mixed in. Not sure. But that, anyway, for the first quarter of 2020, definitely number one priority is the challenge. And it's free, by the way, if I didn't mention that. The selfstoragechallenge.com. It's free to participate. The cutoff is Sunday the 5th because it's going to start Monday the 6th, okay? And if you're not signed up by that point, well, sorry, see ya. Better luck next time and catch you on the next challenge, whenever that's going to be, okay? Don't know when it will be. So definitely want to get a part of that. It's a lot of fun. You'll learn a lot. Trust me, you really do. And I learn more from other people as well. If you haven't noticed, it's kind of a lot of what I do is yes, I'm kind of the face of putting things out there with the challenge and the summit, but selfishly, I'm doing it because I want to learn from everybody else too. Okay, that's how I grow in my businesses and what I want to build in the future. So yeah, I'm kind of crowdsource all the knowledge from everybody else. So I just kind of have the platform to do it with. So that's kind of the other secret motivation of kind of what I'm doing. I love to build value and give value out to everybody else that's watching, but selfishly, I want to learn too. So I want to learn from everybody else. It's kind of fun that way. Who else has joined us here real quick? Hey, what's up, Simon? From the UK. Sweet. I'm amazed how many people in the UK were in the summit and message me on things like that. It's amazing. I love that kind of thing. And again, while I'm just sitting here yakking for a minute, please, when it comes to however you consume it, whether it's on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or a review on iTunes or something like that, let me know. Say hi. Let me know where you listen from, what you're getting out of it, any ideas in the future, that kind of thing. I love it. Okay. Got a few haters, but I kind of figure maybe I'm on the right track when I get a few haters. So bring it on. That's okay. Maybe one day I should read all the crap I've gotten from some comments and things like that. But I figure, yeah, you get some of the haters like that, you're on the right track. You're doing something right. So the good much outweighs the bad. So it's all good. I don't care. It's great. Anyway, that's kind of the, I don't know, state of the union address here from what's happened this last year and what's coming up. Again, so you'll start seeing a lot of things coming from the virtual self-storage network. That's me kind of the new brand, new background kind of match that's coming next week. And then everything I do as far as the podcast, the challenges and the summits and the roundtables, and I got a few more other things I'm thinking about doing. It's going to be all housed under that network. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, I appreciate everyone that's been out there, that's been listening and watching and commenting and just being a part of this, what we're growing. Love it. So anyway, Happy New Year, everybody, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye. Hey, thanks so much for listening. I also want to invite you to join our private Facebook group. It's brought to you by the Virtual Self-Storage Network. To join, simply go to selfstoragecommunity.com. Again, selfstoragecommunity.com, and I'll see you there.